Hi guys, it's Ellen. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and I hope you all have a very happy new year. I'm back today with a junk journal video and I'm working with Tincika designs on this once again. So I've worked with her shop a lot, but basically she has lots of printable, vintage printable ephemera in her shop, and this time around I wanted to use the Vintage Ladies ephemera pack. So you will have seen I flipped through that quickly at the beginning, but you'll see them later on. They're really beautiful. I was really excited to work with these. So I picked my two journal pages here, and I wanted to cover the right hand page with a vintage piece of text. So I have this old newspaper article from many years ago. It is proper vintage, and I love the colour of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I've just collaged that onto the right hand page with my gel matte medium, and then I've also gone over the top with some pretty tissue paper, so it has gold stars all over it. I got this in some of my Christmas presents and I absolutely love it. So I'm also going to add some of that tissue paper to the left hand page as well. And my idea for this page was to create something vintage but also a little bit girly, because I am journaling about a girls' night I recently had, and where I'm using the Vintage Ladies ephemera pack, I thought that would be absolutely perfect. So that's why I've gone with the vintage paper, but then a little bit of sparkle as well. Following on from that, I wanted to add some pink to my page, so I have my pink distress ink and I'm just passing that through this little stencil just to add a hint of pink to the page, so it's not over the top, it's just a little nod to pink. I've also taken a flower stamp, and with the same ink I've stamped 3 flowers onto some other vintage paper and I've fussy cut them out to use as little embellishments. So here is the ephemera pack of the Vintage Ladies, and these are absolutely gorgeous. You get 4 that I believe are sort of advertisement style pieces, so I'm cutting out one of them to create sort of a pocket on my page, and then you also have a page which are more like journaling spots, and I'll show you how I use that later on. So to tie everything in together, I added some more of the stencil over the top of that advertisement piece, and I've also gone around all the edges with my pink distress ink as well. I'll then add this into my journal with some washi tape. So I cut one of the journaling card pieces out, and I wanted to add some more stamping, and I used a stamp that said, "You make the ordinary things feel extraordinary," and I just thought that was a nice little quote to put on the top of my journaling card. I've then, in a pink fine liner, just added the date and where we were, and a few doodled pink hearts as well, and then once again gone around the edges with my pink distress ink. I wanted to add some photos onto the back, but where I printed this onto white card, it was really just plain white and I didn't really want that for my background, so I've used some more of that tissue paper and I've just collaged over the back of my journaling card with that, just so that when I stick my photos on, it has a bit of a background. I'm using gel medium over my washi tape because it doesn't stick very well, especially this paper that I'm trying to stick it to is really dry and it just did not want to adhere properly. So I've just gone over that with gel matte medium, and it's a lot more secure. I'm then sticking those 3 flowers around the pocket space, and then I'm going to pull out my photos. So I have 3 little photos and then 2 photos collaged together, and the 2 collaged together are the ones that I want to use on the back of my journaling card. So the other 3 I'm going to put on the left hand page, and I've just backed them with some pink distressed looking pattern paper and stuck them onto my page. I also added some ribbon. I do not know why I did not film this, but yeah, I added some pink ribbon down the left hand side of my page as well. So I have messily hand stitched around my journaling card using a pink thread, and I also added some more of that pink ribbon just so you can sort of pull it out nice and easily. And then I'm sticking 2 of my photos down onto the back of there. So I've got all of my photos and I've got all of my large pieces of ephemera. So now I'm just going to embellish my page further with different things that I think would work. I have a whole box of stuff that I like to use in junk journals. So I've gone through that and found these gold butterflies. I don't really use these very often, and I thought a pretty girly themed page, these would be quite appropriate, so I've just stuck them over the page, and I've added a few smaller butterflies that I die cut as well. And then following on from the gold theme, I have some sort of chipboard stickers, and one of these says the girls, which is perfect, and another one just says love, so I've added those onto my page as well. And I really like the mix of sort of the modern glitter and pink, and then the vintage tones as well. I'm really pleased with this one. To finish off my page, I'm adding some black pearl drops to the centre of my flowers and coming from the butterflies, and that's my page all finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Tincika Designs shop will be linked below as always, and yes, thank you so much for being here. Bye guys.